Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is ZENIA, and in today's video I want to play with the green shades in my ABH and Jackie Aina palette. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So today I'm going to use my NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Medium 3.5 Pampelune. I'm almost out of this, and I also realized that this is probably the last time I'm going to be using this shade. I'm officially too light, so this is usually my summer shade, but I love the formula, so I tried to see if I could still pull at least one more look out. Alright, now I'm going to jump into my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. And I'm going to add it under my eyes and then to basically my T-zone like I usually do. And then just blend it in. So here I'm going to be using my MAC 170 foundation brush. It's one of my favorite brushes. I love to use this with any liquids or cream products. It just leaves such a flawless finish when I'm patting in the product into my skin. For today's video, I wanted to try out making these clips a little longer to show you guys a little bit of how long it takes me to work with certain products. So yeah, so I hope you guys don't mind. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoy it still. So now I'm going to be using my Tom Ford Traceless foundation stick in the shade 10.5 Mocha to bronze up my face. In my T-zone, I'm going to be going in with the Tom Ford Translucent Finishing Powder in the shade 02 Ivory Fawn. Now to bronze up my face, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. My husband was helping me record this video and he was like, "Are you really going to show that product?" But I mean, it's real, guys. I love that bronzer and yeah, I hit pan, so. For blush today, I'm going to be using the MAC Cosmetics Powder Blush in the shade Burnt Pepper. Make sure to lightly go into that product and use a fluffy brush because this product is super pigmented. We're going to be using the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Desert Heat eyeshadow palette for all the transition shades in there, because the Anastasia Beverly Hills x Jackie Aina palette doesn't really have any transition shades for my skin tone. So first I'm going to pick up the lightest shade in the palette and use that as my main transition shade. So I'm just buffing that in a little higher, like I usually do with all my transition shades, bringing this all the way up into my eyebrow in the front, and then working that product to the rest of my eye in the crease and just focusing on making sure that it's all blended out nicely. I didn't realize when I was filming this video that I still had some glitter left in this brush from when I was playing around with makeup like a day before. So yeah, so that's what that is. That glitter is not from that transition shade, it's from a blue pigment that I was using the day before. And now we're using the same transition shade under the eye here and then just blowing it out. This Estee Lauder palette, by the way, is like one of my favorites and my go-tos for a quick look, or say if I'm getting ready for work or anything like that. This is my go-to palette. It's so easy to work with. There's like no fallout. We're gonna pick up this shade now and we're gonna focus that on the outer corner of the eye and we're gonna deepen up our crease. I love the shadows in this palette because they just blend so well. They blend well with each other and they blend well with other palettes as well, but they're just super buttery. Look how easy it is for me just to blend this out. Now I'm picking up a fluffy clean brush and just buffing out those edges. So now we're going to jump into the Anastasia x Jackie Aina palette and we're going to pick up the shade here called Sponsored with our finger and add that to the center of our lid. It's going to be our main shadow, but then you'll see here we're going to pick up another color in a sec. Now we're going to pick up a brush and we're going to diffuse the edges. I can't get over this shade. It's so pretty and the apply is so buttery. It's one of my favorites in that palette, but honestly, this entire palette is so good. Now I'm picking up Dualis and adding that as the inner corner, and then also bringing this shade over top of Sponsored, so you'll see me here kind of like drag it over and then also use my brush to diffuse it. Now I'm jumping back into my Estee Lauder palette and picking up the brown from that palette. I felt like I wanted more of a burnt chocolatey color, and the one from the Anastasia palette was a little deeper, and I didn't want it that deep, so that's why I jumped back into the Estee Lauder one. But I'm using that on the outer corner of my eyes and adding a little bit even more depth into the eye. And now I'm going in with a clean fluffy brush and just diffusing the edges to make sure there aren't any harsh lines. And now I'm just smudging out the brown eyeliner that I added to my waterline. So before I actually jump into my brows, I like to comb through them to make sure that I take off any excess products that might be sitting on them. And then I'm gonna move in with my Anastasia brow powder. And believe this one's the dark brown. So with the lighter shade of that duo, I'm gonna fill in the front of my brow. And then as I move on to the end of my brow, I'm using the darker shade in that duo. Okay, then you want to give them one last comb after you apply your powder, and then we're going to move in with our brown pen from Anastasia as well, and it's in the shade dark brown as well, I believe. And so what I like to do is go in and make some strokes. They're gonna be a little too thick. I don't know how to create hair-like strokes with this product. So what I just do is I just lay the product down, and then I go in with my spoolie and I comb it out, and I feel like the spoolie adds the hair-like strokes, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm picking up the brow freeze from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and instead of dipping my spoolie in or scooping product out, I'm dipping my finger in there and just lightly coating my finger and then pressing that on top of my brow. I did this a couple days ago and I liked the way it left my brows. So after I press the product on my brows, I use my spoolie and I comb it through. So that's what I did with that. I'm using my Japanese eyelash curler to prep my eyes for my mascara, and here I'm going to use my Macstack mascara from MAC and just putting a couple layers on my lashes. And I didn't notice that this is where I kind of smudged the mascara on my eyelid until after, of course, I was done filming this video and I uploaded all my stuff. And then I'm like, God damn it, there's mascara on my eyelid. So this is me trying to figure out what lip combo I want, and I decided to go with both of them. My husband zoomed into my lips, so I was being dumb, but yeah, so this is what I went with. So my combo for today is going to be the MAC Impulsive shade from their Powder Kiss line. And I'm going to line my lips with MAC's lip liners as well. First, I'm going in with Stripdown, and then I'm going to use Cork to deepen it up a little bit. Now for the finishing touches, I'm going to go in with a Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold highlight palette and add it to my cheekbones, my nose, any high points of my face. All right, guys, this is the final look. Thank you guys for following along with me and watching this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Also, enjoy the bloopers. That is slow-mo make everything so sexy. I'm all like just moving the camera around, like trying to find angles, and it's all like. Look, I see.